morning. Yeah, we're paving today. We're going up to Alna. We already hauled our load of sand in, as usual. Going up to a town called Alna, doing Dock Road. It's a road between two state highways, between 218 and 194. Routes 218 and Route 218 and Route 194. I can already tell there's a big difference in the brakes on this from what I did on Saturday. By changing the brakes and replacing the seal, changing the brakes, everything I did for the brakes on that one wheel. Major difference. And then major differences in a good way. So yeah, we're in line. We got what, 1, 2, I think we got 4 trucks ahead of us before we get in the plant, under the plant. So we'll get loaded, we'll get headed up. Yeah, brakes are so much better. I don't have my foot on the brake, I don't have a wheel chock. It's holding, the truck is holding now. So we're so much better by doing what I did over the weekend. So yeah. I think this is gonna be a shim and an overlay job. Bottom of the hill there's a bridge. 30-ton limit. I am going 30, almost 36 ton? No. 34 ton. 75,000 is what I'm going right now. Yeah, because I got 23.93 ton on. Now legal 24 and a half, 70. Yeah, anyways, I'm all screwed up. Back on the job here. If you look between the toolbox and the front of that truck, you see that black spot. That was my load. That was my first load up here. And then you see this road in the mirror. I started that road. That was a dead end road, so I had to back all the way in. So I'm back here with load number 2. Get ready to start, headed back, doing the spot shims headed back. We might get one more load. I'm thinking be one more load, and would be the last. Maybe might not be the very last truck, but close to the end. See, my second load here, exact same as it was before, 23.93 ton. We've put down, well, with my load is 263.97 tons for the day so far. So yeah, might be a short day because all the paving gear has to get moved up to the road we did last week. Evidently, the town marked the road in the wrong location. So they ground what we call the joint, where it matches up old hot top versus new. They ground the joint and paved it down through. Well, they marked it in the wrong spot. Gotta go up another, they said like 600 feet up the road, redo it. So we got another 600 feet of road to pave tomorrow. And it's gonna be a long drive. I think we might have to come in, because they're gonna have to build the paver back up. It's gonna be full width again, from edge of pavement to edge of pavement, like I showed you in last week's video. So last week or the week before. Anyways, we got that to do. That's tomorrow, but they still got to get all the paving equipment over to that road, and the mechanic gotta put the extensions on to build up the paver to go full width. Well, we did not make the cutoff. We've been cut off. So it's only like 2:30 in the afternoon. I'm gonna try to get 10 hours in, maybe a little more. We got some stuff that they call dirty ledge. It's gonna go back to Jack's pit. So I'll find out which one it is. Oh, it's that pile right there. Right there. Gonna throw that on, take it over to Jack's pit. Then we're gonna get erosion control control mulch, bark mulch, and bring it back. We're here at the dump site. We're gonna be dumping off the edge here. First one I dumped way over there. I think it's supposed to go here because there's a bunch of concrete and other junk in it. So I think it's supposed to go way over here. I might have dumped the first load in the wrong spot. As far as that erosion control bark mulch coming back, I don't see a loader in here unless he's way down at the bottom of the pit. And I'm not gonna travel all the way to the bottom of the pit and tell him, hey, I'm here. So we're just gonna stick right on that. And this stuff is sticking in the bed of the truck pretty bad too. I wanna give everybody a real good laugh. This morning, I walk out to the truck, take the camera bag. I got the camera bag. It also holds my cell phone, batteries for the GoPro, headset, some drinks, flashlights, battery backup packs, stuff like that, all kinds of different things in there. Well, every morning I come out to the truck, I have my coffee, I set it right here. I grab the bag, I set it on the seat, close the door, grab my coffee cup, and I go around and get in the truck. Well, this morning, coffee cup was sitting right there. I drove off with the coffee cup sitting right there. This is not the coffee cup. I have 3 of these. Yes, it's identical to this one. It's just down the road here somewhere. I guess I gotta go walk, find out if I still have a coffee cup or not. I've got a spare. That's a good thing, but I'll let you know if I got it or not. Haha, got it. Because this was the one I showed you. See it? See the difference? This one used to have a paint on it. The only thing is this slight little ding right here. Yes, it's discoloration in it. Because that's how much coffee I've run through this cup. I've had this cup for years. So basically my favorite. Just a little ding right there. That's all. Oh, and the lid. That thing was 5 or 6 pieces. But this lid fits this cup, so that's good. Good morning. No, I did not forget my coffee cup on the fuel step. Oh well, things happen. So there's just this plastic cover that was smashed, and I got spare covers. So yeah, I think I give everybody a good laugh. Getting a load of sand, and then I think, I haven't been officially given the word yet, but I think we're heading back up to Alma to do some more paving. Not sure. Yep, we're doing exactly what I thought we were doing. I'm the last truck to get loaded for this job. It's only like 500 feet. So I'll have the last load on. Good thing is we're going uphill. So the paver's gonna be pushing me uphill like it did in that couple clips ago. So that's gonna make it nice, save on brakes. And we get to the job site. I've got to pull all the way up to the end. Then all four of us got to pull in together. I've got to go first because I go in the reverse order when we were loaded because I'm the last truck. Then the paver's got to pull out on the road and block the whole road. Yeah, it's going to be a good, fun, interesting session. And when we leave, we got to leave there. We're going to go all the way out into Richmond, then come back down. Okay, now we're down here. We're the last truck on the job. I had to pull ahead, let the skid steer out so he can clean up at the end of the pass, plus clean the paver out. This is an absolute cluster right now because we got the road closed. I got the low bed right there. That's gonna haul paving gear out. There's another one up in front of him to haul all this gear out at one time. So now I'm in the other lane blocking it so that when they clean up the end of the pass, they can throw it in the truck. Fun. Okay, we got about half a load on, a little less than half a load left on. We're gonna go back to the plant and we're gonna dump it in what's called the straight reclaim pile. Being straight asphalt, no gravel or anything like that, anything else in it, they'll grind it up and mix it in, use this to mix in with the virgin material, as they call it. So it helps save on material, plus it's recycled. So we do that. We're gonna, I don't know if I said it or not, but we are going out to a town called Booth Bay. So we'll go out there and we got another road to do. So let's get back to that plant here, dump and clean out, get ready to go for the next one. It's gonna be a long day. Traffic about a half a mile up that way, and it's still like a mile and a half up the road. Yep, tourist time in Maine. It doesn't help out. I think there's road construction up, according to Waze, it looks like it says there's road construction up the road. So that does not help me out. Yeah, this is a shim, so we're gonna be quite a while in the paver. Pretty warm day too, so don't think I'm gonna leave you outside all that often.
So she gets the hell out of the road, okay?
Yeah, I will. But yeah, no, you can see we're next in line. Oh, and the other thing, we're going uphill. I know I said in this morning's clip they were supposed to be pushing us uphill, but they changed their mind and we wound up going downhill. But yeah, now this was uphill. This will be real easy on the brakes. We just dumped load number 2 in the paver. It is 3:11 right now. They're loading at the plant till 4 o'clock. And according to the GPS, it says ETA of 3:56. I don't look at it as ETA, as estimated time of arrival. I look at it as time to beat. Can we get there before 4 o'clock is the biggest factor. We'll find out, because it's going to be close, and if we do get loaded, we're the last load for the night. Well, I'm in the yard right now. Let's see if we can make the cutoff. Dig back in for Fred.
We're going to be all set for the night, Jake.
I get screwed every time. Well, let's go get fuel. See how much how much this is gonna cost me. Got what, 240 miles on this tank for one day. I'm figuring to be close to 40, maybe 50 gallons. Well, morning everyone. I'm going to apologize about that yesterday in that little clip at the end of the day about when I get shut off on hot top. Just roll this out here real quick. Yeah, yesterday was something that affected me more than I thought it did, and my son brought it up, mentioned it to me, so that's why I wanted to apologize to everyone. That's normally not me. I'm laid back, but yesterday was the anniversary of my father's passing. I guess it affected me a little bit more than I thought. So, yeah, I even had a blowout. I even exploded on the guy in charge of not the truck foreman. He's like the paving superintendent, so he's above that guy. And I kind of had a little blowout on him yesterday as well. So I just sent him a text message this morning that I needed to apologize for that. I guess it does. The passing of a family member, as I said, both of my parents are gone. I lost my mother 2 days after Thanksgiving at 16, and my father a week before my daughter's birthday. So it kind of got to me a little more than I thought, because again, this Saturday we got my daughter's graduation party, and it's a graduation and birthday party for her. So that's kind of why I guess things get to me a little more than I thought. So we got our marching orders. We're gonna go back to Booth Bay. I'm gonna show you why this. It's not just me. Everybody takes a hit in fuel mileage going out there. But you'll see how hilly and windy the roads are going out to Booth Bay. So I'll see you in maybe the next clip, or I'll see you at some point in time. Yeah, my day just got a little more difficult. It's not working. I can hear it. You hear it. But it's doing absolutely nothing. I have no idea. I swung by the house and grabbed another CB I had right here. I grabbed that one, plugged it in, check, still no power. So I think I got a pop fuse or something, so I got to figure out what's going on. The only thing I did yesterday was put in that switch right here for my mirror heat. Unless those two are connected, because the mirror heat didn't come on either yesterday after I put that switch in. They shouldn't be connected they should be on the same circuit. But then again, who knows what they've done in this truck before me. But we were going to go hot paving, but now I've been just got another message saying I need to go empty to Bath Ironworks on dirt work. So we'll see. But maybe I might have time to figure out what's going on and get power to the radio again. Back here at the plant, I got it working again. However, what chased the wires up through, I got up here and I touched these things. So you got a Scotch lock there and another one there. That's when it came on, started working them. I don't know. As I said, there's so many fingers been involved in this, it's not funny. I'm probably gonna have to pull this whole headliner off, check all the wires all the way down through, see what's going on. Might even check, see why this teardrop light's not working. Hasn't worked since I picked the truck up. But I gotta finish putting
05 on deck.
screws in the deck. In the dash. And then head over to the next, over to the job site. Already been told this is probably what I'll be doing most of the day, which does not bother me. Save on fuel. And as I said, this is Bath Ironworks, what they call C lot. That right there is Bath Ironworks D. D as in David lot. And that lot right there is run by a good friend of mine. He's the one that runs he's a foreman on that lot. I'm working with a different foreman. But the foreman on this job already said I'd probably be sitting most of the day. I'll be hauling some of this garbage out, going to the landfill, like I did a couple weeks ago there when I cleaned off that, we called the Frank's lot, the one with the loader with the soft tire. I'll be hauling this up to the landfill. So we're just gonna sit here and save fuel. Don't get me wrong, I'd rather be, to a point, I'd rather be paving, but you can't beat sitting on a job site, truck shut off, getting paid. That's how we're busting out the high spots out here on this job. So what they call a hydraulic hammer. We have another word for it. Basically, how to phrase it, male anatomy that starts with a D is another thing that we call it, but I won't say it. You can put it in the comments, but I'm not gonna say it. That's what they use up here. It would just a few high spots, need to hammer it down a little bit. All right, we got well, 4 loads over to the landfill. Now I got a load of what they call dirty ledge. You're gonna go to Jack's pit. We hauled there earlier. We hauled there last week, but we're hauling out of the plant. They wanted me to dump this at the plant, and I'm like, I'll just take it straight to Jack's. That way we don't have to handle it twice. And that stuff is really abusive on the truck, especially on the floor. I try not to haul it unless I absolutely have to. Let's head back to the bath, see what else I got. I think I got another load of this to haul, I'm not sure. All right, I was just told we are done for the day. So let's go to Jack's pit and dump this.
never let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. Make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared. I walk a straight path, not many can say that. I like to play fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate that. I've been doing fine, I'm not wasting any more time. I live for the fight and the climb. And I think that the pain that's deep inside is what defines. So I won't give up, I'm gonna make it to the top. I don't care what's in my way, I swear I'm never gonna stop. I could fall flat on my face and I swear I won't get back up. Cause I don't deserve a thing and the road ahead is tough. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless.
All right, you know how I always talk about how I try to keep my fuel bill under 25% of what I gross for the day. Okay, I have a fuel bill here of $164.42. And that was 12.5% of what I made gross today. How much did I gross? Little algebra question for you. And we're done for the day. As you can tell, I'm at home, so I'll see you tomorrow. Well, morning. See, we're at the pit. It rained last night. You see why we flattened it out, so it keeps the water to run off. Let's get loaded, and I get a feeling I'm probably going back to Bath Iron Works. That foreman there wanted me back. I told him it all depends on one, the weather and paving. Weather, two, demand on the paving side. I got a feeling we're going there today. Let's get loaded. I've got an air leak. But where? Oh, airbag. I got basically a blown airbag. So I've got to get, oh boy. Yep, I got to make a few phone calls today and I got to change that. So I'll probably be down for a little bit. While I'm at it, I might as well get a cup. Wait a minute. I think I have a spare down at the pellet store. I'm pretty sure I got a spare down at the pellet store. I gotta make a quick phone call. It's not gonna take long to do the repair, so we'll hopefully the airbag holds out. I'll take it, go down to the plant, dump this load, and then go back to the pellet store and replace it. Yeah, we're here at the shop right now. I'm gonna double check, make sure I do have the correct airbag here for this truck. Okay, it should be this one right here. It is not. This is not for my truck. My truck has 2 bolts. So, let me look over here. Thought we had another one, another airbag kicking around here somewhere. Well, maybe not. Well, I don't think I have the right one here. That's the only airbag I can find. We got brake cans here, but that's the only airbag we have. So I'm gonna have to get my daughter out of bed and send her to Peterbilt to get the right one. Great. Well, thank God. This is the build sheet for this truck. This tells me every part that they put into the truck, so I can look it up. But yeah, every part. So I say airbag, they call them air springs. Well, if you look right here, air spring, sorry about the glare, I'll turn it. There's my part number, 0307112. Now I told you I had 2 bolts on the top. Here's a bolt hole, here's a bolt hole. And that is the port to let the air in and out of the airbag. So I gotta wait for parts store to open to call around to find out if who has one. I know Peterbilt does. I think they're open, I'm not sure. Nope, they don't open for another 5 minutes. So in that 5 minutes, I'm gonna start taking that airbag off. I gotta jack the truck up. So I got the clearance. Yeah, you can hear it right here. I gotta jack it up so we can get the clearance. So when, of course, when I pop the airline off, it's gonna drop the air out of this, all the air out of the suspension. So I need to jack it up so this stays up. And when I get the stud out in the bag, so I can get the stud on the bottom out, 2 bolts, collapse it down, and get it off that pedestal right here. Let's get that going while I'm waiting. Well, it's not one I need to change. It's 2. That one's leaking. It never ends. Well, let's call Peterbilt. They usually charge the most. Hopefully they have 2. I might get a 3rd. I am looking for a couple of airbags.
Okay.
I.
Is the part number or last date of the VIN of the truck?
How about I got air spring? I got the air spring part number for you.
What's that?
0307112.
How many are you looking for?
At least 2, because I got one with a good hole. You can hear it leaking, and then as I was jacking the truck up, I looked at the rear airbag and you could see it foaming. So I'm like, great.
Okay. Yeah, I got 8 here. So
How much are they?
they are $216.17 a piece. And
Okay.
if you need the stud and the nut, I have them here as well. Those are.
I might as well just put all new on. So
So 2 of them.
yeah, 2 of them. At least two. Yeah, that's all I need for now. I'll probably order some extra spares later. As you heard, 200 bucks a piece. I guess I got to call. It's 7 a.m. Either call the wife or my daughter. Probably my daughter. I'll call them both. I'll let you know. We'll get back here in a minute, and I'll let you know who I wind up getting a hold of. Well, I've called both of them twice. My daughter's keeps ringing and goes to voicemail. My wife's doesn't even ring. I think she's got it on Do Not Disturb mode. I tried calling the house on the landline. Nobody picked up. So I just sent her a text message to see if she'll read it. She hasn't read it yet. So while I wait for them to call me back, let's get this thing tore apart. I'm gonna set you up on the other side of the truck so you can see how it comes apart and everything else. Yes, I have it. I do have the body blocked up.
Warning! It's the wife! It's the wife!
Okay, wife is going to get them for me. Gonna undo this fitting, these 2 bolts. There's a bolt on the bottom on both of them. This back one's gonna be the biggest pain because the body's in the way. So, yep, let's get going on this. 13/16. Now there's no air in these airbags because I jacked it up high enough to make the air ride valve think it's too high, so it let all the air out of the suspension. So that's a good thing. This is going to be a pain coming out. Yep. There, got that off. Undo these 2 bolts. Actually, while I'm right here. It's too small. Right there. Take this adapter, nipple, whatever you want to call it, off. Because I do have to put this on the new airbag. This is the new airbags here. Do not have bolts. They're studded. So if these break, it's basically no big deal from what they say. The owner of the store's here. This one here was a loud hiss. I could hear it with the truck running. Wow. And then as I was here starting to jack it up, that rear airbag was foaming.
Why didn't you get them from Traction? Take a picture of the...
They don't open till 8. Hello. Wrong way. Get on there. I gotta do the same thing on the back socket, on the back bag. And just like that, the airbag comes off. Okay, on this one, this airbag, this is where it was leaking. One of these. Right here. Somewhere in here is where it was leaking. Probably just age on it. But it does look like it was cut too. But also, as I'm looking at it, I'm trying to get it angled so you can see as well. If you look, you see the fibers of the rubber going this way. So I think it was age on this airbag. And yeah, she's a... Oh well. The front drive is off. Let's get the rear drive off. I'm not gonna record that one. All right, I'm just checking radar right now. You know what I'm gonna do? To make it easier on myself. Doesn't look like there's any rain coming. I am going to back that outside. I'm gonna back it outside, turn it around, back up to the door so I get airline for the jack, and I'm gonna put the body all the way up. I just tried getting in there, and you gotta be a contortionist to get in there. And it's not the design of the truck. Well, it is to a point. It's the body. The body is in the way. I got it backed up to the door. I'm gonna jack it up back here by this rear plate again. Get it just as high as I can get it, so I got the room to get the airbags in and out. Put the body in the air, and then see how much room I've got. Hopefully I've got more room. All right, show you the other reason why I had better off getting it outside. You see that air fitting? There's a smaller line and a big line. Yeah, it's for the air ride and leveling and everything else. Yeah, I can't reach it. It's still gonna be a pain, but it's easier than what it was. But I gotta get going here. Hopefully the wife's on her way back with the new bags by now. Phew, it's muggy out. But they're both out, and see, this one's got this little retainer clip holding it. The other one does it. All right, it's all apart. I'm just waiting on the wife. She should be here any moment now. And it's starting to drizzle out. Rain. No, this isn't rain. This is sweat. Wow. I said it is muggy out today. It might be only like 72, 73, but the humidity is brutal today. Oops. I better close my door. Said it's starting to rain again. It didn't show it on radar, but Mother Nature does what she wants to do. I wanted to show you on this rear airbag. Let me just pull this piece right out. If you look, there's a whole bunch of cracks. So they're basically doing dry rot from age. Wife's here. Let's get the new airbags in. Okay, we got the right airbags. I've already started putting the fittings on. This is going to be the rear axle because of this fitting right here. There's an adapter on the bottom that screws in here. That goes there. This one goes on the front one. And the front one is... Where'd it go? I just had it a second ago. Rot roll. Oh, I got it on the truck. Phew. But again, starting to rain, so. And this one here has that second line right here. Main feed, and this one here is fun. I've got to make sure this airbag goes like this. This is the inside of the frame rail. I got to make sure this is angled out like something like that, because this little airline loops down and around into it. But before I get too rambunctious and I gotta clean that up, put some more thread tape on it, get it on, at least get it out there, get it up on the truck. And see how they said that these are different? These have got studs here instead of the bolts. Yeah, great. More things to try to line up. Okay, they're on. Everything's installed. All the nuts are tightened. These took the longest to get back on. Those are always a struggle. They never line up perfectly. They fight you the whole way. I finally got them on. I don't hear any air leaks. She's sitting on its own suspension now. Let me clean up and we're gonna get to work. We're back here at the plant, in line to get loaded. Yes, it is still raining. It stopped raining right now, but it is a kind of like a occasional light rain showers. We're paving over gravel, so we're all right for now doing that. But if it's a surface, we can't do that. Yeah. So I'm sorry I didn't record putting it all back together because I was trying to get out of the rain. I mean, my back is soaked right now trying to get the truck back together, get it back going. What I was hoping was going to be like a quick 1 hour repair, wound up being 3 hours. So we yeah, it wound up taking a lot longer than I wanted, especially where I was not expecting that rear airbag to be bad as well, but it only made sense while I was right there to get it done and get it fixed. So I think I did the right call, taking care of it.
37 on deck.
While taking care of it while I was right there. A little expensive, but again, that's what it is when you own these trucks. I don't know if we'll be doing it Sunday or not, but I also noticed every time I shut the truck off, if I get the AC running and I shut the truck off, the water just absolutely pours out of the condenser. So I'm thinking either the condenser's starting to plug up again or the air filter is plugged up again. So we're gonna probably look into that Sunday. Again, Saturday, I am doing nothing on this truck at all because it's my daughter's graduation and I'm finally gonna I gotta go pick up my middle daughter Saturday morning and my granddaughter, and I'm spending the day with them. So I am not doing nothing on this truck Saturday at all. I'm gonna spend time with my family. Oh, well, they had me cut line and empty out the paver before the truck that loaded in front of me at the plant. Just the main reason is I'm at a disadvantage with a lot of the other trucks. I don't have shuttle gates, coal gates. We call them hot top gates because that's what we primarily use them for. But those little gates in the back of the big tailgate. So that's where I'm at a disadvantage on a lot of things. But we're on our way back to the plant, get load number 2 for today. Well, we're done on hot top. We held three loads down there. I have the Savannah's pit, and we're gonna grab that public sand, screen sand. I do have a very minor issue with my AC. Right now, I think I got it figured out to my high pressure switch for my AC. The engine fan kicks on and does not shut off, so that's a good indication of that the high pressure switch has gone bad. I just had it recharged, so it put the 2.5 pounds in it. So we did that. A buddy of mine. So yeah, AC's working great except for the engine fan is on all the time. As I said, that's a thing. I can turn the AC switch off and the fan disengages. So that's the other thing way I figured it out was if I turn the AC off, the engine fan shuts off. As soon as I turn it on, within 5 seconds, the engine fan kicks on and does not shut off. So that's telling me high pressure switch. Alright, to try to kind of show you what I'm talking about with the engine fan, I turned the AC off for now. The engine fan is off. Okay? That's the AC button. Right there's the AC. I turn the AC on, the fan on, so the AC engages. Right there's the engine fan. That robs a lot of power and fuel. So I definitely got to get something taken care of with that. Let's try to figure out why it's so hazy in the areas here. But then it clicked on me. For you, those of you with pollen allergies, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's pollen. And as I said, for those of you that have allergies, I am sorry. It's this time of the year is going to be brutal on you. But yeah, those of you with allergies, again, I apologize, and it's because we got thunderstorms coming. I just looked it up online. I don't have allergies, so I don't really know when it's happening. So I apologize, because I feel bad for those that do. But yeah, I just see this big cloud going across the sky. I was like, what in the world's that? I looked it up online. I guess pine tree pollen is at extreme level right now. I would have thought the rain we had last night would have knocked it down, but I guess not. But we're going to throw a load on, and we're calling it a day. Thunderstorm's coming, so I'm just gonna throw it on. We'll get out of here. I'll smooth this out so the rain sheds off like it did up top. Reach in here, shut the master key off, and work it at. Alright, I notice this thing doesn't pick up audio like the other one does, but thunder. We're gonna lock up and we're out of here. Well, morning. Typical morning routine. Gonna get sand, take it down to the plant. Oh, I just got the text. We are to continue doing this for today, or at least until they need to pull me for something else. Now, let some of you know, yeah, no, I'm not freighting myself like I normally do. but I am giving him a good honest 16 yards just to help keep myself going. I'm not screwing him over or anything like that. I'm still giving him an honest 16 yards instead of like the 18 to almost 20 I normally throw on, because if I haul too much in too fast, I work myself out of a job. So just trying to keep myself going and keep their piles filled. Well, instead of boring you with more video of me loading the truck there, we'll call it. So please like, share, subscribe, comment, stay safe. I'll see you in the next one.